Last episode, I caught an AI not reading the document. I lost a full day of work to an AI that forgot to save, and I kept going anyway, because what choice did I have? This episode is worse. This episode is about the moment I realized that even the AI I trusted most could be confidently, completely wrong. The codebase was getting large, reviews were taking longer, so I tried something new. 5 Sonnet 4.6 instances, all running in parallel. Same code, same prompt, same questions. I figured, more eyes, more signal. Here's what came back. Gemini 3.1 Pro. Fantastic. No problems. Everything looks great. Opus 4.6. I built this. There are no problems. Sonnet 4.6. All 5 of them found 21 issues. Not minor things, real things. Bugs, hard-coded values, logic gaps. I went back to everyone with the list. Gemini 3.1 Pro defended each item one by one. Not a big deal, not a big deal, probably fine. And Opus 4.6 said, Sonnet was correct, 2 additional issues found. 2 additional issues. That Opus hadn't mentioned the first time, when Opus said there were no problems. After that day, parallel review became the standard. Every time, no exceptions. Not because I stopped trusting Opus 4.6, but because I stopped trusting any single AI to review anything alone. Let me tell you about the moment that changed everything. I was watching YouTube one day. Gary Tan, the CEO of Y Combinator, had just open-sourced his entire workflow. It's called G-Stack. In Silicon Valley, this matters. When the CEO of Y Combinator open sources his workflow, people assume it's best practice by definition. 23 skills that he claims turn Claude code into something like a virtual engineering team. CEO review, engineering manager, designer, Q&A lead. He claimed something like hundreds of thousands of lines of code in about 2 months, while running YC full-time. And the repo exploded, tens of thousands of stars in days. I thought, there has to be something here. Someone with this much experience, this much credibility, sharing everything for free. So I gave everyone the same instruction. Review these tools, analyze them, find anything we can use, report back. Opus 4.6 came back first. Analysis complete. Our existing documentation is already more sophisticated. The approaches are different. These tools are not necessary for our project. I sat with that for a moment. The CEO of Y Combinator, tens of thousands of GitHub stars in days. And Opus 4.6 said, we don't need it. I wasn't sure I believed that, so I asked again. This is the CEO of Y Combinator. Are you telling me what we built is better? Opus 4.6 said, their work is excellent, but our path is different. If you'd like, I can convert our existing documents into a similar skill format instead. Still not convinced, so I quietly asked the others. Gemini 3.1 Pro, Sonnet 4.6. Sonnet 4.6 said, should I analyze these and adapt what's useful for our specific app? I said yes. We ran it through everyone. Same conclusion. Sonnet 4.6's adapted version was better. Not because our system was bad. Our system was good, sophisticated even. But there were gaps. Things we hadn't thought to check. Angles we had missed. The adapted tools caught them. Opus 4.6 said, that's fair. 2 words. After 2 hours of explaining why we didn't need it, let me put this in context. The app is basically done. Onboarding, sandbox cleanup, iOS account connection. That's all that's left. Opus 4.6 had already declared us 80% complete. We were this close to launch. Before the new tools, every review cycle found 20 to 30% more problems than expected. Every single time. I'd think we were clean. We weren't. After the new tools, I run the same checks. I push harder than before. Almost nothing comes up, because the new tools already caught it. The quality of the review changed completely. I think about what would have shipped without that check. An app, almost done, sent to real users, with gaps that nobody caught. Because the AI I trusted most said it was fine. I don't want to finish that thought. Because it ends with users discovering bugs that never should have existed, and trust doesn't recover from that. The lesson isn't that Opus 4.6 was wrong. The lesson is that even the best AI, the one everyone recommends, the one I trusted most, can look at something valuable and say, we don't need it, with complete confidence, for 2 hours. Never ask one AI to review its own work. That's not an AI problem. That's a systems problem. So I built one. I work in an IDE called Anti-Gravity. Claude Code does the building. Gemini 3.1 Pro, Opus 4.6, and Sonnet 4.6 watch everything it does. Sometimes GPT joins in too. In real time, in the same environment. AI doing the work. AI watching the AI. Not because I stopped trusting the tools, because I learned how to use them properly. Next episode. 3 things I learned from all of this, and why researchers at Stanford and MIT figured it out before I did. See you in the next one.